Welcome back, everyone. We are here with another Interventions and Detentions podcast, episode number
115. Wow.
115.
We've hit it.
We've hit it. And we decided to do an episode about
Nothing. But hey, who are you?
I'm Brad.
And I'm Kylie.
Man, we almost forgot the important part.
I can't believe that.
I think we're just so excited about today's topic.
This is a good topic. And when we say it's about nothing, it's really...
It's about nothing.
It is an episode about nothing. We don't have a plan. We have a little bit of a script, but not really.
We have some questions.
We have questions and no guidance, really. We're just going to kind of see where it goes.
Yeah, and I think that's how really good conversations go sometimes. So today we're going to have a conversation. You guys are going to learn probably a lot about Brad and Kylie, things that you might want to know, things that you didn't want to know, things that we didn't even know.
Exactly. We're excited.
It kind of reminded me, like, I was a Seinfeld watcher back in the day. I don't know if you ever watched Seinfeld.
I don't think I was born.
Great.
I do know. I
think you've rubbed that in now 3 times.
Yeah, I know. I have maybe seen Seinfeld before.
So the whole premise of Seinfeld was a show about nothing. I
didn't know that about it. Really?
The whole time it was a show about nothing. So if you watch an episode of Seinfeld,
there's no real reason for it.
Not really. There is, but there isn't.
Interesting.
So I love Seinfeld.
Okay.
Start watching it, binge it, check it out.
Shout out to Seinfeld.
Right.
Okay.
Well, let's just jump in and let's hit some random thoughts and observations. Random thoughts and observations.
Start us off. So I think we're going to kind of ask some questions. We're going to both try to answer. We'll just kind of talk about it. We don't know how it's going to go. We might change it up midway, but here we go. Brad, start us off.
Something that's been completely random on your mind lately.
This is hard. I don't know. You know what? Lately, as in very recently, why sharks have double sets of teeth.
Okay, fair enough.
Layered teeth. We found that out today, and now it's been on my mind. Like, why do they? That is random, but why do they have
That's super random. Like, I was thinking...
layers of teeth.
Work-related, family-related stuff.
Nope, sharks.
Boy, random thought that's been on my mind lately. Where are we going to go for vacation? We have
you have been thinking about that, lady.
Yeah, we have a week in July that the girls, we have 2 daughters. Sherry's off for work, and we're going somewhere. Really haven't figured out where yet. Sherry and Meredith are going to Florida over spring break. Haven't even bought plane tickets yet. So that's like in 2 weeks. So maybe we could just get them to Florida and then we could figure out.
I was going to say one thing at a time, maybe.
Well, you don't want to overwhelm ourselves. So that would be my completely random thought. Where are we going in July for vacation? Who knows? We might just stay home.
Okay, if you could remove one mildly annoying thing from your daily life, what would it be?
People.
Mildly annoying? That's
all? It's not really. I love people. I thought that would be funny.
That was a good one.
Hopefully you all laughed. One mildly annoying thing. Paying for gas. How's that? I don't like to pay for gas.
That is annoying.
Gas is not bad right now. Better it was a couple years ago.
I hate just getting gas.
I hate paying for things.
I hate paying for things too. Something else that's mildly annoying, and this is going to sound really weird probably, but I go through phases. Like, sometimes it's just annoying to have to take a shower. Like, I want to, because I like to do it. Like, I like to feel clean.
Morning or night?
I'm a nighttime shower.
Morning.
But, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, yeah. I just want to already be clean. I just want to already have showered. Like,
I agree.
It's a random, but.
I have a morning shower. I guess it helps me wake up, but it is tough. Like, I don't want to go
see, I'm not trying to get in my bed dirty from the day. You don't care.
It's just dirt.
I'd be changing my sheets every day.
Okay. Sheets. Another random thought.
Here we go. Okay.
Are you a, what do you call it, flat sheet person? Do you use flat sheets and a blanket?
Like a fitted sheet?
No, like fitted sheets on the mattress, and then you have a flat sheet.
No.
No flat sheet?
No.
Just a blanket?
Just a fitted sheet, blanket, comforter.
That's us too. We always used to
Get out of here with the flat sheets.
Yeah.
What is their purpose? Tell me that right now, Brad. What is the purpose of a flat sheet?
Well, I used to like it because it would keep you cool a little bit. I like to be cool, but yet warm. Just bought a heated mattress pad too. Love it.
Really? I would get too hot, I think.
Nope. Set it on 2. It's just... It makes
enough.
your body and your joints feel so nice. Yeah. But yeah, we got rid of the flat sheet a few years ago and have never looked back.
I honestly just throw it away when I buy new sheets. I just get rid of them.
Go to Amazon and you can buy just fitted sheets and pillowcases.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Interesting. Shout out to Amazon.
Shout out to Amazon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I slurred a little bit there. It's been a long Friday. Whew. All right. A weird fact you know that no one really needs to know. What's a weird fact that you know that no one really needs to know? You have one? Or
I do have one.
Is it appropriate?
It is appropriate.
I'm not
Okay,
sure that
there
it is.
are animals called grouses. Grouse.
Okay.
If you watch Alone, or it's a show, and they're in the wilderness and they have to survive so anyway.
Yeah.
They kill grouse. One fun fact about a grouse, that they stand on a pedestal, and by pedestal it means like one little trunk of a tree, so it's not really that long. They're not the smartest animals, I guess.
Okay.
And they do a flapping with their wings.
Wow.
And that's how they get their mates. And that is, in fact...
That's exactly how I got my mate.
Shout out to Sherry Tiger.
She liked
that is a weird fact that you needed to know. But they do like a weird thing with their arms. They do a flapping thing, and then they get down off their perch, and then they're done.
Nice.
They are one of the stupidest animals.
Good to know. I'm never
Reasons
gonna lose
they
that.
die: inclement weather and natural accidents. Those are the top 2 reasons that grouse die.
Okay. Fact.
Can you beat that? I don't think
I'm
you can
pretty
beat
sure.
that.
I'm thinking about skipping this question because I don't really. I mean, nothing's coming to my mind. A weird fact that I know that no one really needs to know. I don't know. This is kind of sad and morbid, but we have Great Danes. You know, and they don't live long.
I know this.
Is that a weird fact that nobody really needs to know? But I know it. We have.
Because I didn't know that until I met you.
Yeah. So being a giant breed dog, they just don't live very long, and we have gone through 3 out of 4 Danes now that have not made it to 8 years. And that's tough. You know, you don't get to spend a lot of time with them. So I guess that would be my weird fact, that it kind of stinks being a Great Dane owner because they're great dogs, but you don't get a lot of time with them. So there you go.
That kind of brought the mood down.
It did.
I'm gonna.
Let's bring it right back up with.
Okay. I like this one. We're gonna rank some different things. Okay. So top 3 smells that instantly improve your mood. Exactly.
I'm smelling something right now.
What is gonna instantly?
You want to go first? You want to go like back and forth?
Okay. Yes.
I don't know that I'm going to rank them.
I don't think I'm going to rank them. They're just top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3 smells.
Coffee.
Yeah.
When coffee's brewed. Even coffee grounds, I used to love as a kid smelling coffee grounds. Like, that smells good. Didn't like the taste of coffee then. Love it now, but that'd be one of mine.
I'm going to stick with that same kind of thing, tea.
Okay.
Like an Earl Grey tea. I love the aroma of tea. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yours?
Sherry's cologne. I love it.
It's not called cologne for a girl.
What's it called?
Perfume.
That's right. Perfume. Let's rewind. Sherry's perfume.
Shout out to Sherry Tiger for having to deal with Brad calling it cologne and not perfume.
I wear cologne. She wears perfume. It smells so good. I love it. I get a little jealous because she puts it on to go to work. I'm like, why do you need to smell good at work? Why do you need to smell good to go to work? Yeah. I don't wear cologne. I don't wear perfume to work.
And we're all thankful for that.
That's right.
Thank you. Okay.
Number 2 for you.
Another smell that instantly improves my mood. I'm going to tell you right now, it's popcorn. The smell of popcorn. Gonna improve my mood big time.
I do. Like
like the fresh, I'm talking fresh popped in the machine, dumping the butter.
Not the burnt microwave in the teacher's workroom. That's awful.
No. A fresh popcorn, that's going to instantly improve my mood.
Yep. I would say, and this was kind of random, but I'm thinking fair food. You go to the fair and you just smell the stuff, the grease that's cooking.
Nope, not
Can
on
you
my
smell
top 3.
what the grease is cooking?
Not on my top 3.
Okay.
My other one, probably, I like a good lavender smell.
Oh, yeah. It's relaxing.
Yeah.
Calming. A little zen.
A little zen.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
Best and worst cafeteria foods of all time.
Oh, I could start off. Salmon patties were something that were served in elementary school where I went.
That's a good or a bad?
That is awful. Who would ever... First off, who eats a salmon patty? Because it's not even probably salmon. Who?
Kathy Hermanson, my mom.
Wow.
Shout out to Kathy because she...
How do you even cook that?
She does.
You grill it? Or skillet?
This is what she does with her little different patties that she makes or my dad makes.
Sammy patties.
He will grill our burgers or our brats and then he will grill hers right in the juice of it.
Oh, okay.
So she's not eating it, but she's still getting the flavor.
Yeah, no.
Loves it.
Would never eat a salmon patty.
She
I don't
would
like
probably love
salmon,
that.
period, but...
Salmon patty sounds awful.
Okay.
Best and worst cafeteria food. Well, I really didn't ever eat in the cafeteria.
Oh,
But I will shout out to
Wait.
one thing that...
Didn't ride a bus. Didn't eat cafeteria food. Did you go to school?
Yeah.
Homeschool?
No, remember I cried every day.
That's right. And your bedroom. Okay.
No, at school. At school I cried. Even worse.
Okay.
But I'm going to have to say soggy french fries. One of the worst.
Yeah.
The worst, maybe.
Yeah. Thank goodness we have an air fryer in the workroom.
Because we crisp those bad boys right
crisp
on
those
up.
things up because oven fried fry, like we cook our fries at home in an oven, but we have an air fryer oven, so that it helps, you know. Deep fried fries you can't go wrong.
No, but
it's not so good.
soggy fries.
Yeah.
Soggy fries.
Not so much.
I'm going to end on that one. I don't even want to talk about the best ones because I'm just kind of frustrated with the soggy french fries.
I mean, the best cafeteria food, we've
Chicken
said
and
it.
noodles.
Oh, yeah.
And mashed potatoes.
Chicken and noodles is good.
Really can't go wrong with those.
No, everybody's been talking about pizza. We always love the cafeteria pizza.
Everybody here loves those chicken mashed potato bowls.
Yeah,
the KFC situations.
Yeah, KFC knockoff. I'm trying to think like back. I packed my lunch a lot back in the day, so I don't know. When I was in high school, we had a salad bar line that you could go through. Mm-hmm. You get a bowl, a plate. You can fill up whatever, like as much food as you could put on that baby. Then you got to go and make peanut butter and jelly sandwich if you wanted to, and a bowl of soup. Boom.
Yeah, and that was a good one.
It was like $1 or $1.50 or something. Couldn't go wrong.
I'm going there.
It was great. Okay. Anything else to add?
No, I'm done with that one.
Can't go wrong. If you had to be an animal, Kylie, for a day, which one would you be and why? What kind of animal? The grouse thing or
the that's exactly what. Look it up. That's exactly what they do.
Not going to look it up.
I wouldn't be a grouse because they die by accidents and severe weather, rain mostly. So no thing. Exactly. Let that sink in. They're not smart. I would be a giraffe, and this is why. Because they just majestically kind of roam around.
They do.
They snack all day long.
Mm-hmm. They do a lot of rubbernecking because they got a long neck.
A little rubbernecking.
What you doing over here? Exactly. What you doing over there?
A little snacking.
Mm-hmm.
And then just a little roaming. Right. So that's me. I'm a giraffe. Hands down. You?
A lion.
Why?
Who would not want to be a lion? King of the jungle?
I didn't want to.
You eat everybody else that gets in your way?
And you can nap because they always are napping because they don't care because no one's going to eat them.
And their purr is loud and rumbly and I want to be a lion.
All right, I like it.
Rawr.
Please don't do that.
Okay. This is the best question of the day. We should have ended on this.
Because
it makes
no sense. We have no idea.
It's about nothing.
It was a listener wrote in and gave this question to us, and we are going to ask it. Shout out to that listener. We won't name names today, but would you rather, Brad, fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I feel like I'd have a much better chance of winning going against 100 duck-sized horses. You know, the little horses, they might be, about a foot off the ground. I could kick them.
But here it is. They're kicking you. You know those.
Oh, gosh. You just kicked the bucket. Literally. We can't talk about where we're recording. We can. We're in a little closet at our school. And it's a music room closet. And there's buckets of instruments.
Music instruments. And I just horse kicked them. Just like those 100 mini duck-sized horses would do to you.
But think about this. If you had a horse-sized duck.
What's the worst thing they're going to do to you? Peck your eyes out.
You're going to beak me.
Peck your eyes out.
Think about the size of their feet. Their paddles or waddles or whatever they...
paddles.
What are they called?
Flippers?
Flippers? Okay. Think about their flippers. They could squash you.
You're getting pecked in the eye for sure.
All day long. What if they lay an egg on you? I don't know. It's not going to be good.
It's up for debate, but I think I will go with Brad, 100 duck-sized horses.
All right. Very good. Okay, we're kind of at the rapid-fire round.
We love a good rapid-fire question.
I feel like we've been doing rapid-fire for the last 14 minutes and 44 seconds.
We're going to try to go pretty quick through these, just like our normal rapid-fire.
Favorite meal of all time? Favorite meal?
Beef and noodles.
You've had mine before.
So
I brought
good.
them to school.
So good.
Sounds really good.
Yours?
Prime rib.
Ooh.
I don't eat it a lot, but it's kind
Do
of
you
one of those.
really like it?
I do. There's something about.
It's too chewy for me.
See, I kind of like that.
You do?
Yeah, it's if you get a nice inch and a half.
How do you eat your steaks regularly?
Medium rare.
Yeah, so that's
So
you're
even my
normal.
yeah.
That's normal. I eat mine well.
Oh, no,
So
that's like
prime rib, kind of out of my range.
no. Okay, well, it's good. I like it, and I like the texture of it, and I like the juices of it. So that'd be my favorite meal probably.
Okay, first celebrity crush, Brad.
So let's go back to the 70s. I think Brady Bunch, Marsha Brady,
Bunch,
or
the Brady Bunch.
Ginger from Gilligan's Island. She was so wow.
Oh
Ginger.
my gosh, I don't know. I can't even think
Justin
of one.
Bieber.
My first?
I don't know. You were in junior high when he came out, probably.
No. I don't know, Brad. I might have to come
Vanilla
back.
Ice.
We'll go with that. Vanilla Ice. Ice.
Wow! Shout
ice,
out to
baby.
What's his name? Rip Van Winkle or something like that.
Ice, baby.
All right. Something you'll never understand.
Something I'll never understand. I don't know, Brad. What? Do you have one?
Well,
Can
like
you come up with one?
The first thing that came to my mind is women, because
You'll never understand them.
You know,
You don't, yeah.
I don't have a clue.
This is a shout out to Sherry Taggart. She could probably call in and give us a little information on if
Sherry
Brad
gonna be
understands women.
She got to be a guest sometime on the pod.
Sherry, come on down.
Did I tell you the original? I wanted a podcast with Sherry.
And she said no.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to do that, and I was going to call it All the BS, Brad and Sherry, and we're just going to talk about married life, that sort of thing. Now she's a little upset that
we're kind of rocking it, and she's not in it.
I'm telling
Sherry,
you,
shout out.
we could start a podcast, Sherry. Yeah. It's not too late.
It's not too late.
I don't have to have just one.
No.
So, but yeah,
I'll share them, I guess.
I don't get
Understand
it
women.
sometimes.
Yeah, that is true. And I'm going to piggyback off that and say why men don't... I don't understand why men can't understand women.
Fair
because
enough.
I don't understand how sometimes you don't understand
exactly
what Sherry is telling you. So we're just going to stick with that because it goes back and forth. One thing everyone should try at least once. I know.
Sushi?
This is so hard. Okay, I could go with sushi.
Sushi?
Not everybody... Sushi. Not everybody tries sushi.
Yeah.
What... Is there anything else?
I was going to say skydiving, but I've never tried that.
I would never try that. So
parasailing.
I have done.
That's fun. I'd try it again.
Fun.
Yeah.
I think everyone should try to throw a javelin.
Nice. I did today in the hallway. It was a balloon javelin.
It wasn't good. You would have
and I
thrown
had
your
bad technique.
elbow out. But I'll teach you
Fair
sometime.
enough. I like that. Can you catch a javelin? Can you be on the other end and go like, hey, I got it?
You could, but it will pierce right through you. There's videos.
Are they really sharp?
They are very sharp.
Wow.
They can pierce through people.
You've seen videos of that?
Yes.
Wow. I want to see a video of that. That
okay,
sounds
you can look
like
it
a
up. Yeah. Do not try
documentary.
to catch a javelin ever.
Okay. Where are we?
Worst fashion trend you ever participated in? There's many.
Oh gosh.
Wearing your pants backwards?
That's me trying to set a trend.
Okay.
Come on, people.
Okay.
Wear them to the back.
Okay.
For me, probably looking back, my college years, because I don't think it was high school when I pegged the jeans. I don't know what that means. What? You took your jeans at the bottom and rolled them over and then rolled them up so that they were about like right here. And
high waters.
Sort of, and so it was like tight at your leg, and then you wear like some nice boat shoes or something without socks. Yeah.
I wish the listeners could see my face right now.
I'll show.
Trying to imagine.
I've got some great pictures.
Pegging.
Photo
Why
shoots.
is it called pegging?
I don't know. I'm sure that's not the right term to use.
Can someone please write in and tell me what the right
jeans? I think I don't
right
know. That or parachute pants had a pair, but those were pretty legit.
I would wear parachute pants now.
Did you know what those are?
Yeah,
they have
the big
zippers.
Goofy ones.
No. Oh. They were called parachute pants because they were made out of nylon, like parachute material. And then they had zipper pockets all up and down the legs. Like, I'll put my gum here, put my eraser here.
I want a pair of those now.
5th grade.
You still got them?
No, I got to get rid of them.
I want to.
Like break dancers would wear them,
I just want them for all the pockets.
I know.
Oh my goodness. My worst fashion trend, the bob haircut.
Yeah.
Shout
Do
out
you have a
again.
picture?
Shout out. Oh, I do. Shout out to Kathy Hermanson. Cut my sister and my hair the same
Oh, just
for
put
a couple
bowl,
years.
bowl on top. And
Bowl on top, baby.
nice.
Bowl on top.
Wow. All right. Singer. Do you sing?
No.
Never.
I
you
have
ever-
done karaoke.
Yeah. Okay. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Anything from the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC.
I could see that. Big boy band
Yeah.
fan.
Huge. Huge boy band.
Huge.
One time, I don't even remember the song that we karaoke to when we went on spring break in Mexico once, and we knew only 2 lines of the chorus, and we knew none of the other words. So, but we were
Just
like,
over
we
and
said,
over again?
we got this, we'll do it. We got up there, sang the chorus, and then,
But they have the words for you, right?
yeah, still, but it was
No, you
new.
just okay.
Didn't have the beat, nothing. Just only knew the chorus.
No.
We rocked it, though.
Mine would be anything by the Foo Fighters. That's kind of one of my favorite
You
bands.
are a
So.
Foo
I
Fighter.
love Foo Fighters.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
We were at the Foo Fighters concert together,
Chicago.
weren't we? Yes, at Wrigley Field,
Second
Chicago.
night.
Second night.
Yep.
We were at the Foo Fighters
Didn't
concert
know
together.
it.
Didn't know that,
But there you go. That was a
Shout
great
out.
concert.
it was. I don't even love the Foo Fighters, but
A lot of
good
energy
concert.
at those.
Huge.
Dave Grohl.
So we sat up in like the upper section,
Okay.
and during one of the songs, it felt like the whole thing was just
Yep.
gonna fall down. It was so.
They put on a good show.
They did. I didn't even have to know all the words to
Yep.
tell it, and I was just jamming. It was
Yep.
fun.
Cool. All right. If you had to pick one condiment to put on everything, what would it be?
Mayo.
Oh, no. No.
If you say mustard, I'm gonna throw up and walk out of here.
Well, I mean, mustard's probably ketchup is my top. I like ketchup on burgers and dogs and fries, but I also like mustard, so I almost have to kind of have both. And if you put ketchup and mustard together and dip your fries in,
Nope.
oh, it's amazing.
No.
Do you dip your fries in mayonnaise? Because if you do, I might have to walk out.
No, I don't.
Okay,
But I
because
just
I've
feel
seen people that do that.
I just feel like I could use mayo in more things.
But I don't like chicky salad. I don't like macaroni
Oh
salad.
yeah, I'm hitting it with all the salads.
Potato salad. No.
All the
can't.
unhealthy salads hit it right to
Right.
me.
Now I will say, like, have I ordered a burger before and it come with some mayo on it? And I can choke it down. It's not terrible, but I just I couldn't go get a. Could you eat a spoonful of mayo right now?
No,
Okay, that's
I'm
good to
not
know.
trying to do that.
Good to know. You scared me there a little
No.
bit because I could legit eat a spoonful of ketchup. Mustard,
That's
I don't know that I
disgusting.
could, but yeah,
If you could time travel, where would you go? Past or future?
I would definitely go past.
Would
I mean,
you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I mean,
You make some changes, or you just want to go check it out,
I don't think so much. I mean,
or like farther past, like
well, I'd love to go way back. Like I love
yeah.
Civil War, 1800s era. Sometimes
Sure.
I feel like that was my prior life. I don't know why, but
interesting.
I would love to see my grandparents again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
they're all
Yes,
gone
yes,
now,
yes,
and
yes.
you kind of forget how special they are when they're not here. So I would love to go back and
Yes,
spend
agreed
more
with
time with
that.
them. So
I would agree with that. But I think the future would be cool just to see kind of where we're going.
yeah,
What's going to happen. And just so we kind of have a plan. I'm kind of a planner, so I'd like to see what
You
the
are.
future's going to hold and then kind of work my way there. But yes,
Right.
I agree with the past too. I'd like to go see some people that we haven't seen for quite a long time. So
what's your irrational fear, Kylie? What are you afraid of? That's really you maybe shouldn't be afraid of.
do we have enough time for
Probably
me to
not.
go
No,
through
because this could be a whole episode plus 2.
What is
Just
my
pick one, Kylie.
irrational
One
fear? I have an irrational fear that I will be at like somewhere in a group of people, like a concert or a game, and the person behind me will throw up.
Oh, that's legit.
But it's kind of irrational, but
It could
what
happen.
if that happened?
Yeah.
And that would just put me completely over the edge. That is my I'll say it is irrational fear. You didn't think I was going to say that, did you? You didn't think I was going with that.
Now you got me thinking like I don't know, like I was gonna say like a spider or like snakes. I don't like snakes.
I don't either, but
Even
that's
a garter
that's
snake.
just a fear.
I mean,
That's not irrational.
okay. What's irrational mean? What's the definition of irrational?
Like-
Help me put a better frame of
Like
mind here.
something that you're afraid of that's kind of silly to be afraid of.
Well, that's what I kind of thought. Snake. I mean,
No, but a lot of people are afraid of snakes.
yeah, I'm gonna have to skip. I think. Can
Right,
I
that's
get a
fine.
pass on that question?
Yes.
If I think of something,
We'll come back.
all right, cool.
Best excuse you've ever given or heard for being late to something?
I'll let you go first. 'Cause
I don't really know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm late a lot, so I'm not sure what excuses I've given. But
I mean, stupid things like something happened at the house,
Yeah.
and I'm
we
running
had
late.
yeah.
I probably shouldn't admit this, but like sometimes if I was running late to school, prior to being at Central Noble, different school corporation, I might say like, oh, I was out checking bus stops today to make sure kids were behaving, and that's why I'm running a little bit late today. I have used that excuse before.
Okay, I get
and
that.
I looked at a bus stop as I drove by trying to get to school on time, but
not a lie.
Not really, but
Not a lie.
wasn't quite honest either. So
I mean, yeah, I'm sure I've done that my fair share too. I don't know. We'll keep going.
Favorite TV show to rewatch endlessly?
I've already said this before. Grey's Anatomy.
Yep.
I just start from beginning to end.
Yep.
All the time.
Yep.
You?
Cobra Kai is the most recent one. I'm trying. I kind of would like.
I do Friends too.
Okay.
But that I can just kind of put on random anywhere and it's fine.
I'm kind of like to the point where I'd like to go back to some of those '80s shows. Like, you ever heard of Chips? The California Highway Patrol guys on motorcycles. No. That was a good show. Miami Vice. That's another one, dude. I'm a big Miami Vice fan. Okay. Dude. Bro.
We just became bros.
We did.
What's something you refuse to spend money on? I prefer to refuse to spend money on gas.
You know, honestly, I would say myself. I don't feel like I spend a lot of money on myself. I'd rather my girls.
Sherry Taggart, can you call in and just and let us know if that's true or not?
I feel like I want them to have things and I can get by without things.
What a guy you are.
I don't go out and buy clothes very often. Whatever. I don't need a lot of things. If I do, I buy it, whatever, but yeah.
Me, I refuse to spend money on or hate to spend money. I hate to spend money on toilet paper and paper towel. That is so silly. But I don't refuse to because
you just need it.
You just need it, but that seems so silly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting bad at the answers. I'm not sure what I would refuse to spend money on.
Well, I mean, we're talking about nothing, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you could switch jobs for a day, what would you do?
Zookeeper, hands down.
Why?
I love zoos. You don't know that about me. I am a zoo fanatic.
Okay.
Fanatic.
Love the zoo. I like a good zoo.
But I'm like, going to a state, have to go to a zoo there.
Yeah.
Trying to go to a zoo in every state.
That's a good kind of bucket list.
Working on it.
How many have you been to?
A lot.
Okay. No number.
No number, but a lot.
For me, I'm not going to say a specific thing, but here's my criteria. I want to make a lot of money. I don't want to do anything other than like just
have some fun.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Make a lot of money, have some fun, and not really have any responsibility whatsoever. So whatever that job is for a day, that's what I'd do.
Okay. What's something totally useless that you're really good at?
Wow. Mowing the yard? Does that count?
It's not totally useless.
I mean, I guess not. It's
You're good at it, though?
I like it, yeah.
No, that's not what the question was.
Take pride.
Are you good in it?
I take pride. Now, I'm not one of those guys that like, look at the lines in my yard. I'm not like that obsessive, but I like a good yard mowing.
Totally useless that you're really good at.
It's tough, right? I feel like if I'm good at something, it's got to be useful.
It's got to be useful. It's useful to me.
Yeah, podcasting, we're good.
We're good.
We're nailing it.
That's probably
right
kind of useless too. That's probably kind of useless. Yeah, well, let's go with that one. Pretty useless thing to be good at, but we are really good at it. So, if you could be in any reality TV show, which one would you be in?
Have to be MTV's Real World, like back when it first came out.
Miss that Real World.
Yeah,
Is it still on?
I don't think so, but they don't even show music videos anymore.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Yeah,
I'm thinking The Amazing Race, which some of my friends, shout out to Jen, she wanted to go on The Amazing Race, but we've talked about every season that comes on, we talk about like who would do what thing, and most of the things she would have to do because I don't like heights, I don't really want to eat stuff, and then every time she says, "You would do it for $1 million," I said, "Well, would I though?" Like we argue back and forth about it. So I'm thinking Amazing Race. Would be the show I want to go to.
Hey, Kylie, what's a phrase that you say way too much? Kind of. We've caught each other saying that, like, it's kind of a good book to read, or kind of what we're thinking is kind of.
Sorry to our listeners.
Yeah, it's funny how you pick up on those things when you re-listen to what you talk about. For me, I think I say so a lot. Yeah. Phrases that we overuse. If you had to be stuck in one age forever, Miss Kylie, what would you do? What age would you pick?
I think like the college age.
Okay.
We had a blast in college.
Well, you were javelin thrower.
We were,
Purdue,
athletes at Purdue.
Walking around like you don't stink. And
We didn't stink. We were.
Did you have any advantages to being an athlete? Like, did it get you? Did it get you into the parties, or?
Oh, it got us into the parties.
Yeah, like you
got
walk
us into
and say,
the parties.
I'm javelin thrower for the track and field
They
team.
just knew that we were on the track
we
team.
just
like
knew.
they just knew. Well, we only went to parties with other athletes.
Wow.
You don't go to.
Did you fraternize with other sports?
Oh yes,
So there's
but
some
only certain ones because some of them you couldn't fraternize with.
So who were the other sports teams?
Basketball.
Women's basketball or boys?
And men's, both.
Nice.
Both. The football, they fraternize with everybody.
Well, yeah.
So
football.
Volleyball sometimes.
Bump set bike.
Never soccer or swimmers. Never.
No, stay away from them.
Stay away. Couldn't. And if we went somewhere where they were there, we were out. Run.
I almost got beat up by the Ball State rugby team once at a party. Yeah. They tried to invade our party at our friend's house, and we said, no, you're not going to do that. And then,
you tried to stand up to rugby players?
Yeah.
Men or women? Men or women?
Men.
Exactly.
We backed down. But they left. They left peacefully, thank God. We didn't have to hurt them. We would have got killed.
You would, yeah.
We would have got hurt bad.
I'm not sure if you've ever seen Brad, but he's not quite a rugby player build.
No, I'm
So.
your average dad bod.
Exactly.
So probably not even average, maybe a little, would you call it above or below? In between, whatever.
Yeah, we'll stick with average.
If I had to be stuck in one age forever, I don't know, like 10, 11, 12, 13 in there, like when I was playing Little League. And
yeah, just having a ball.
there was no worries.
Literally.
Yeah, you weren't working, no part-time job.
Yeah.
Like I would mow yards in the summertime, but we grew up on the lake, so we're swimming, we're out on the boat.
Yep.
Just a great time in the wintertime. We're snowmobiling and sledding and,
No worries.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
I miss that sometimes. So there you go. Yeah.
Brad, look at the time right now.
Wow.
Listeners, sorry, we went pretty long today, but that was kind of our goal. We were going to see how long we could go talking about nothing.
I feel like we successfully talked about nothing for nearly 32 minutes now and counting. So
I'm proud of us.
What did you learn today?
Absolutely nothing.
I mean, I feel like
No, it was fun. It actually was cool. Get to know you a little bit
Yep.
more. Have the listeners get to know us a little bit.
I
don't know. Kind of think back on
Yeah.
some things. That's kind of fun
It
always,
is
just
fun,
to reminisce on.
And it's funny how things that we've talked about in past episodes still kind of come up again.
Always.
Kind of come up again,
Oh,
kind of.
that was you, not me.
Woo, phrase is getting overused. But anyway, it was a good talk about nothing. I
Yeah.
hope everybody enjoyed it. It was fun, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too.
It was a good time.
So next week, we're pretty excited for this one. We do have another special guest. We try to switch it up, have just Brad and I know we've had a lot of special guests lately, but we have some really awesome people in our corporation that we really just want to highlight.
Yep.
So next week, we are going to have Natalie Woods, our CNP school nurse, on.
Talk about all things school-related nursing.
All
it's always
things school-related
gonna have
nursing.
some good stories, I'm sure.
She is, yeah. So we're excited to share kind of behind the scenes of what she does on a daily basis. So be ready to check that out next week.
All right, Kylie, it's that time.
Wow. Awesome. Class dismissed.